In today's video, I'm going to be doing an in-depth Kalodata product research guide. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know, product criteria, what to look for, time frames we want to be looking on, what categories, just stuff like that, just the general idea. And then I'll also be telling you guys how to validate products and how to source the product for the cheapest price. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, I'm just going to go over product criteria. So I'll pull up Paint real quick. All right, boys, now that we're over here on Paint, I'm going to be going over the main criteria you want to look for when looking for winning products on Kalodata. So the first one, obviously you guys have heard this one before, but problem solving. But more than just problem solving, you want to solve something that's like a deep desire. So if a girl has acne, getting rid of her acne is a deep desire. Or if she needs this like foundation for her face to cover up like scarring or birthmarks or shit, that's like a deep desire problem solving product. The second thing we want to look for is a virality factor. Factor. So your virality factor is basically just the wow factor of the product and like what's making this stand out, what's making this be different than just your average product or normal product. That's kind of what you want to be looking for here. So problem solving and virality factor are definitely the two main most important things you want to look for, but we'll go over the rest real quick too. All right, I had to make that a little larger so I can write the rest on here. The third one we also want to be looking for is that it is a visual product. So what a visual product means is basically it explains itself, like you can tell what the product is doing. So for example, like a shapewear product, if you're running a shapewear product, that is a very visual product just because you can show the before and after, and the before and after happens instantly. Because obviously like before they're all fat, their fat's hanging over, they got rolls and shit, but then you put on the shapewear shit that like sucks in their waist and then they just start to look like they're like actually skinny. Like that's a visual product because it happens instantly. You want the product to be able to explain itself and happen instantly. So that's kind of what makes it like a visual product. The last thing I always look for, and this one is actually like probably one of the most important ones, because if you don't hit it, then the product just won't be worth running and you probably won't make any money at scale, is good margins. Good margins. And specifically, we're looking for like a 4 to 5x markup, because you guys have to think about it like you're spending money on ads. So like we want a good break-even ROAS. So like a good break-even ROAS, or what you want to try to shoot for, is anything from like 1.2 to 1.4. This gives you a lot of room for your profit margins, because if you're breaking even at 1.2 or 1.4, you're able to spend a lot more money and still be able to be profitable. But these are the four main criteria I look for when looking for a winning product. So we'll just hop right into Kalodata and then do some live product research and see if we can find a banger for you boys. All right, now that we're over here on Kalodata, I'm gonna kind of go over like what filters I use just to like help me find the best products, make sure it's growing. So I always do last 7 days, because Kalodata, you're really just trying to snipe the product. Like if the product has been here for 30 days, like there's over 10,000 people who scroll on Kalodata every day. So you trying to snipe a product that's been around for over 30 days is pretty rare. So we're mostly just looking for products in the last 7 days that have recently hit that like boom in revenue. I'll just do last 7 days and then I make sure that it is on growing. And sometimes I fuck with the revenue. Maybe for this I might not fuck with the revenue, but maybe later in the video I'll drop some sauce about the revenue. So now that we're on the first page, most of these products are cooked. To be honest, if a product is over 2K, I really don't even look at it, just because like most of these products are all cooked. It's like this one's been around for forever. This shapewear's been around for forever. Same with this. Like all of these, most of these have been around for a while, or like established brands. So now that we're under 2K, now we might start to run into some good products. So I'll kind of just go through, see what's this that's been around for forever. Clothing, I normally try to stay away from clothing. Clothing's kind of just like one of those things where it's like just a 50-50 gamble, and 90% of the time you aren't gonna hit. So if you think about that bikini I just went over, like you could probably go find that at Target. Neck lifter, see, this is a good product. I'll kind of show you guys why this is a good product. So obviously this product has been around for a while, because if you go to the 180-day time frame, you can just tell like this product's been around for 180 days and it was hitting 50K days like way back then. So it's like somebody's probably tried to run this product or already ran it up. Now if we scroll down to the ads, like you guys can just kind of see like, look at this girl, like her neck her neck wrinkles are really bad. But with this product, it literally lifts up her neck. Let me see if she actually shows it. Maybe that's not the best ad. Let me see this one. Alright, yeah. So in this one, yeah, literally just apply the cream on their neck, and it literally gives them that instant lift up, which kind of like removes all like the fat and shit on their neck, just helping them look better. So it's a very visual product, and it's instant. We'll get back to just scrolling. All right, sure. This is a brand. Supplements are really good, but they're kind of hard to run if you're a beginner because they don't have that instant virality factor. You kind of have to get around it with good marketing, but supplements are definitely a very good niche to tap into. Seeing all these again. Seeing that one's been around for forever. That's a pretty good product though. Same with this one. This one's a really good product. Shapewear again. Like shapewear is damn near impossible to go into. Like it's a really good niche to be in. Like if you can snipe a product literally launch day, but 90% of the time you're just gonna get outspent by bigger guys in the scene. Because most people who are like in shapewear, like Hey Shape is one of the biggest brands right now, and they're doing like $500,000 a day. So it's like, do you really think you could hop in and compete with those guys? Because they'll just take a shapewear product that they find and then just add it to their plethora of products that they already have on their page. This is also a really good product. You guys can kind of see this one, like how instant it is and how it just solves a problem and shows off. But like obviously you see the 180 time frame, like you can't run it anymore. But if we go here and look at this video, you can see how it clicks and then opens up his nose. He's snoring. Now his snoring went very instant, very visual. And it also is a problem solving product because like one, the girlfriend could be staying up all night because her boyfriend is just snoring and it's loud as shit and she can't sleep. Or for people who like just have really bad breathing through their nose and like don't want to be a mouth breather at night because like the fucking jawline can get fucked up and it's just like healthier to breathe through your nose. So this product is very good. This product has made a lot of money. We'll get back to researching to see if we can maybe find an untapped product. Shirts, stay away. Pants, like I like the tummy control shapewear, just stay away. Same thing with swimsuits, like I was saying, stay away. See, like and like bras, it's like no matter what the bras is, like you can go find this like Victoria's Secret or Target or whatever. It's just so accessible. Remember, one of our criteria is a virality factor, and you're not really hitting a virality factor with a sports bra or just like a push-up bra. Like everybody has seen that shit before. Life Pro LE. Oh, I haven't seen this product before. I also haven't been on Kalodata in a couple days, but oh yeah, boom. Might have just found you boys a winner. I cannot lie. So as you guys can see, it's a really good graph. Just started to spike. Looks like a red light therapy type of thing. So let's see what it does. Yeah, so what does it do? It like shrinks their stomach. Oh, another thing I want you guys to look for too is the per mil of the product. So as you guys can see, this product is 40K per mil on short form or on TikTok, TikTok Shop. I don't know why the fuck I was blanking that, but TikTok Shop. So that means if you brought it over to Meta, it would definitely print more. But normally I try to look between like the 30 and 40 range. Like obviously higher the better, but like 30 and 40 is kind of like the lowest you want to go. Let's watch this ad again. I didn't really watch it. I cried when let's see what the hook was. I cried when I saw my stomach after 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks of this. Oh, so it kind of gets rid of their stretch marks. It gets rid of the loose skin. So very problem solving. I think this problem isn't instant, but it could be a big enough problem where it would hit like where the fucking visual factor wouldn't really matter too much. Let's watch some of the other ads to kind of get a deeper understanding of the product. So it's kind of for like, it looks like it's almost for like people who are like fat and they have like those wrinkles or stretch marks, or like people who got pregnant. Like when you get pregnant, you get like big ass stretch marks like around your hips and shit. So that could also be good for like moms. Yeah, Loki, this is a banger product. I mean, I would actually probably test this product. All right, so now that we found this product, I'll kind of just do a deep dive with you guys to just see if this product would be worth running. Like, is it saturated on Facebook ads? Yeah, which probably not, because like, when did it first start trending? 28th, and as of recording, it is the 5th today. So about like a week, it's been making good money. So what I always do, so we can just go here, life LED. So LED belt for therapy. Let's just do LED belt. Then we'll come over here to ad library and then just go all ads. Put that shit in there. All right, so I just looked up Red Life therapy belt, and I think this is the brand that actually, let me look again. Yeah, Life Pro. So that's the brand that's actually running this. But now we want to look for like the drop shippers who are running this. So this dude just launched with 0 likes, not really making any money right now. And when did he launch? So we'll go to view all ads just to see when this dude launched. Load. So as you guys can see, this dude launched on May 5th. So that is literally today as I'm recording this. So this dude just launched this product. Let me look at the rest, see if there's any other bigger competitors in the space. Because obviously we still want to look for a little bit of validation. You don't want to just run a product that nobody's ran before. We're trying to look for like people who can validate ads just to make sure that they're not like a brand. I'm not really seeing anything, but like, all right, here we go. So this person's actually making their own ads and running their own ads. This is kind of this is like an AI script video with a bunch of shit over it. So we'll just check out their ads. See how long they've been running this product for. So 120 results. Yeah, this is like a general store. So that's not really something you want to be looking at. They're just testing everything. Keep on scrolling, looking for anything. Still same brand. What's this? Same shit. We'll keep on scrolling. And then you guys can also play around. I might play around with the keywords a little bit to see if I can try to find like the main competitor of this product. But I'm really just seeing, I think everybody's just launching right now. There's low-key a decent amount of people launching. So when stuff like this happens, when you see like everybody has just started launching, like nobody really has taken over the market yet, it's kind of a 50-50 gamble. You just really have to rely on your intuition and rely on all your product criteria. Like, does it hit at least 5 out of your 7 criterias, or does it hit 3 out of your 4 criterias? Whatever your criteria list is, does it hit all those criterias? And if it does, it could be a good launch. But yeah, I did a little bit more digging on ad library, and I couldn't really find any main competitors who are popping off of this product right now. But I mean, it seems like a pretty good product. But now another important thing you guys want to go do is check the cost of goods, which I will show you how to do that. I'll see if I can find. You want to find like images, like the main image. So I'll just use this one because I don't really have a more clear image. And then what you're going to want to do is come over to this website called 1688. This is basically just a Chinese warehouse. So like to order off this warehouse, you have to have a Chinese ID. So you have to have a supplier who is in China and speaks a language and has like a China ID. So what I always do, I just reverse image search it on here, and normally that will just make it pop up. So all right, yeah, now that we can see, all right, so we're already finding this product. So what are these guys selling it for again? They're selling it for $95. So we'll just go into search right here and we'll do 99 yuan into USD. All right, so 99 yuan into USD is $13. All right, so they're getting this product for $13 and selling it for 95. So that's a really good profit margin. So right now, going over this product has the wow factor because I haven't seen an LED or a red light therapy for like your stomach, trying to get your stomach down. I haven't seen that before. Like I've seen the face, the neck, the chest. That's been around for a while. Problem solving, deep desire. Obviously, it gets rid of the stretch marks. So that's 1 that we're hitting. Unique factors. 2, visual. Loki, it does explain itself because most people know what red light therapy is and what red light therapy does. So I'm gonna check that one off too. So right now we have 3 good margins, 4 to 5x markup. It obviously hits that because $13. Even what's this one? No, that's like a different tummy thing, but yeah. So hits the 4 to 5x markup. In demand. So I have a few more other criteria that I'll kind of be describing while I'm going over this. So in demand, obviously on Facebook ad library, I didn't see it, but another thing you can go do, actually I'll just do it with you, is you can come over here to TikTok. Oh my god, I can't spell for some reason. So when you come over here to TikTok, you can just look this up in TikTok as well to try to get a better understanding if people actually want this product or if people are actually buying this product. So we'll just look up red light therapy belt. And then what you kind of want to look for is like when you go in here, you want to look at the comments. Like, what are they saying? So right now we have, does this help? I'm not even gonna try to say that word. Yes, it does. What is actual red levelness? All right, this is so cool. Oh my god, I want to try. So this product is actually pretty good. Like, I'm gonna keep on going in here to see like what else people are saying. Girl, don't have any kids. Looks like this. You look amazing. I want this price. So price is an issue. This person thinks price is an issue, but as you guys can see, like going through all these comments, like a lot of people like this product and think it's a good product. All right, so in demand, I don't know. I wouldn't give it a completely in demand, but it also is a very new product. So this is really brand new to the market. To be honest, I might cut this because I might have to run this, but I'll probably leave it in there. Y'all can try to compete with me. Do what you want. And then the next thing I always look for is cheap shipping. So normally under 3 kilograms. I mean, let me click into this. Let me kind of see. Normally it says weight at the bottom, so we'll see. Oh, let me translate this shit. That's the one thing you always have to do is translate, because obviously this shit's all in Chinese. And fuck. And obviously you can't read Chinese. But scroll down. Waterproof. Blah blah blah. I think normally these things, like, it doesn't look like it's heavy material, but normally I would probably say that these things are going to be over, yeah, right here. All right, so we have the weight right here. So if you guys don't know, like, what 800 grams in kilograms, obviously you can just come over again to search and do 800 grams in kg. So 0.8. All right, so this one's 0.8. So obviously it fits. I think anything under 3 kg is kind of what we're looking for, because 3 kg right around that is like, that's $5 shipping. And then obviously the more you go, the more expensive they'll get. But anything 3 kg and under is normally around $5 shipping. So with this product, we'd be looking at like $18 total COGS. So total cost of goods on this product would be like $18. So that's actually pretty good, especially if you're going to sell it for $99. This is a really good product though. All right, and then like the next thing I would go over is like, once you found this product, you kind of want to validate UGC. So obviously we have this, they have a hero video, obviously 85k, 2 million views, and that's kind of the only thing right now that's been popping. But all the rest of these 40k, 30k, the per mils on the other videos aren't that good, but this hero ad's giving me low-key a lot of hope. But then obviously you guys can just go in a deeper dive into TikTok and then just see, all right, is there more UGC I can steal? Like, is there other belts that look the same to this that I can also steal? You just want to do a deep dive into content. But like I was just saying, like, obviously just at the start, like, since we're doing Kalo, like, the whole point of Kalodata research is so you get UGC off of that and you can test fast and validate a product very fast. Because normally what I do, I'll rip like 6 of these ads or find some from TikTok, and then I'll launch with 6 to 8 ads just to a general audience on a CBO campaign, and then just see how that does. And if I'm profitable after 3 days, I'll start reaching out to UGC agencies or getting custom UGC for my product. And then that's how you start to create a moat around the industry and you start to scale. But if you guys don't know what 1688 is, so like I was describing earlier, 1688 is a Chinese warehouse, and you need a Chinese ID to be able to get a product off of 1688 or to source a product off of 1688. But you need a supplier that has a Chinese driver's license, or identification, Chinese identity, whatever the fuck they call it over there. But you need that, and I actually have my suppliers. But obviously, like 1688 is the best place to source from because this is where you're gonna get the product for the cheapest price. And a lot of products won't be on like AliExpress or GoShip Pro. Like if you're using those, bro, you're getting absolutely fucking scammed. So if you guys do need a supplier, my supplier will be in my Discord. I'll just link. It's a completely free Discord. You can join and then just either text in the chat or just DM me asking for the supplier number, and I'll just send it over to you for free. Because most of these gurus be charging like $2,000, and one of their main selling points is that they have a supplier on 1688. It's like, I want you all to succeed, and me gatekeeping a supplier from you isn't gonna boost me in the rankings of the drop shipping chain anyways. So I mean, why not just give it to you if you guys subscribe and join my Discord? I mean, it's a little value exchange. Like I give you value on how to find winning products, what to look for, and then you guys give me a subscribe and then join my Discord. I mean, it's a pretty good value exchange. But yeah, that will basically wrap up this video on how to do Kalodata product research. I hope you guys really enjoyed. So obviously, make sure to follow the product criteria. I'll just go over it one more time if you weren't listening. Make sure to just write this down. You want to make sure it's problem solving, has a deep desire, a virality factor, which is the wow factor of the product. It's visual, so it explains itself. It's in demand, so how you can figure that out is looking it up on TikTok and looking it up on Facebook ad library. You also want to look for cheap shipping. Under 3 kg is what we're trying to look for. And then also not saturated but still in demand. So I didn't go over that one, but like not saturated but still in demand. Basically just saying that there's like 3 to 4 competitors running it up on ad library right now, but it's not so like saturated. I would say is like 8+ people running it up on ad library. If it's that many people, just don't even try to compete because more than likely somebody's already scaling. And one of the big things that you have to compete with in paid ads is budget. And when somebody's scaling at, if they're spending over $1,000 a day and you're just trying to get in and test the product, the chances are you're probably not going to be able to compete with them. Peace. I'll catch you in the next video.